Andy Cohen had a serious conversation with Garcelle Beauvais after RHOBH reunion. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has been a hot topic for the past few days, and Garcelle Beauvais' name has been on everybody's lips. The actress recently announced that she quit the show, and now Andy Cohen is chiming in. Rumors have run rampant that her decision to leave was directly related to the events at the season 14 reunion. Andy hinted as much, noting that things didn't end well between Garcelle and her co-stars, and he had a serious conversation with her later on. The recently dropped trailer showed Garcelle walking off stage after being called out by her castmates. Meanwhile, we know at least two people who won't be missing the 58-year-old, Erika Jayne and Bozoma St. John. The duo is fielding major backlash online for their shady responses to Garcelle's exit on Watch What Happens Live. Andy Cohen had a serious conversation with Garcelle Beauvais before she quit RHOBH. RHOBH was a hot topic on Radio Andy as they discussed Garcelle's surprising departure from the show. Andy confessed that the actress left the season 14 reunion in a not good place with her castmates. "We had a serious conversation before she was on Watch What Happens Live," explained Andy. "We got together about an hour before her live show, and she and I really hashed things out." The dad of two said Garcelle shared her mindset about going into another season, and her head was not in it. He also reaffirmed what the mom of three said in her announcement about wanting to focus on her kids during their senior year in high school. "It was one of the most real conversations," added Andy, noting that the door was open for Garcelle's return. "I was like, look, call us in a year, by the way, if you feel like it, and see where you're at," shared Andy. What happened at the RHOBH reunion? The season 14 reunion trailer showed Garcelle in the hot seat, facing off with Dorit Kemsley and Erika Jayne. In the clip, Dorit confronted the actress for insinuating that her estranged husband, PK, was involved in their 2021 home invasion. Erika also called out Sutton Strack and Garcelle for not sharing their lives on camera. When Garcelle asked if she knew something, Erika retorted, "No, I wish you were more interesting, I guess." Things got more heated as the teaser ended with Garcelle walking off stage, saying, "I'm so king sick of it." The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is no stranger to explosive reunions, but this past season's finale left even season host Andy Cohen needing to take a step back. The drama had reached a boiling point, and tensions among the ladies were palpable, none more so than between Garcelle Beauvais and several of her castmates. After the cameras stopped rolling, Andy knew he had to address something important, and it wasn't just about reality TV. It was about accountability. Garcelle, a veteran actress and the first black housewife on RHOBH, had long been navigating a tricky social landscape. She had held her own, offering grace and candor even when the conversations took difficult turns. But the reunion had been particularly grueling. Hurt feelings, personal attacks, and an undercurrent of racial tension had bubbled beneath the surface, peaking in a moment that left both Garcelle and the audience in disbelief. Andy, known for his ability to handle high-pressure situations with a mix of humor and authority, realized during the reunion that something had gone too far. A moment involving Garcelle's son and a seemingly dismissive attitude from the cast had struck a nerve, not only with viewers but with Andy himself. He knew he had to make things right. So after the reunion wrapped, Andy asked Garcelle if they could have a private conversation. Away from the cameras, away from the scrutinizing eyes of millions, just two people sitting down for a candid discussion. "I need to talk to you," Andy said, his usual playful demeanor replaced with sincerity. Garcelle nodded, folding her arms. She had been through the ringer that day. "I'm listening." Andy exhaled, choosing his words carefully. "I want to apologize. I feel like I didn't handle something right during the reunion. I should have stepped in more when it came to the discussion about your son. And honestly, I don't think I gave enough weight to your perspective on how you've been treated this season." Garcelle tilted her head slightly, surprised by the admission. She wasn't expecting it. Not from Andy. He was a pro at these reunions, skilled at navigating murky waters while keeping the show moving. But now, here he was, owning up to a misstep. "I appreciate you saying that," she said, her voice measured. "Because Andy, it was tough. It's always tough. And sometimes it feels like my feelings get dismissed more easily than others. I know people love to say, it's just reality TV, but these are real emotions. And when people cross a line, it's not just drama, it's hurt." Andy nodded. He had seen the backlash from fans, the social media outcry that followed the episode. He had seen the way people rallied behind Garcelle, questioning why she was often treated as an outsider. And he had seen the pain in her eyes during the reunion, a pain that lingered beyond the theatrics of a television show. "You're right," Andy admitted. "And I want to do better." There was a pause between them, the air thick with unspoken truths. Garcelle studied him for a moment, deciding whether to believe that his words carried weight. Andy had been in the business for a long time. He knew how to navigate controversy. But this felt different. It felt personal. Garcelle sighed, finally offering him a small, weary smile. "Then do better." Andy cracked a smile, a hint of relief in his eyes. "I will." The conversation didn't end there. They talked about representation, about microaggressions that often went unnoticed, about the ways in which reality TV, for all its glitz and glam, could sometimes perpetuate deeper issues. Andy listened, really listened, acknowledging that while RHOBH was meant to be entertainment, it was also a reflection of real dynamics, of power, privilege, and perspective. When they finally parted ways, Garcelle felt lighter, but only slightly. Words were easy, but action was what mattered. Andy's apology was a start, but she knew the real test would come in how things played out in the seasons to follow. As she walked to her car, she took a deep breath. She had fought to be heard, and now, at least, someone was listening. The fight wasn't over. Not yet. In the ever-dramatic world of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, RHOBH, few moments have resonated as profoundly as the recent exchange between host Andy Cohen and cast member Garcelle Beauvais. This interaction not only highlighted the complexities of on-screen relationships, but also underscored the importance of accountability and understanding in the realm of reality television. The season 14 reunion of RHOBH was nothing short of explosive. Tensions that had simmered throughout the season reached a boiling point, culminating in confrontations that left both cast members and viewers reeling. Central to this maelstrom was Garcelle Beauvais, whose journey on the show has been marked by grace, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to authenticity. During the reunion, a particularly charged segment unfolded between Beauvais and her co-stars, notably Erika Jayne and Dorit Kemsley. The discourse delved into sensitive territories, with past grievances and misunderstandings coming to the fore. Amidst this backdrop, Andy Cohen, the show's long-standing host and executive producer, found himself at the center of controversy due to his handling of the situation.